Hey, Anthony Pietrobono here, back with another video. Today's video, we're gonna go over my net worth update. We're gonna see how we did over the past previous months, where we're currently sitting at the beginning of September. If you appreciate these portfolio updates, give this video a thumbs up. It helps me understand that you will like these videos, so I know which videos to make more of. And if you like specific content, just leave it in the comments below. What do you want me to talk about? What would you like to learn about or see more of? Subscribe for more portfolio updates like this one, and subscribe for more stock investing videos. For those of you new to the channel, before we dive into the portfolio, I'm gonna let you know that I am a buy and hold long-term investor. So I'll choose one or two companies that I firmly believe in over the next 5-10 years. And I'm going to concentrate my capital into those one or two companies. I own a 2-bedroom condo that I invested in, so I have one piece of real estate and the rest of my capital is in the stock market, and it is all concentrated currently into Tesla stock. I'm not advising you to do anything that I do. All I'm showing you is what I have currently done in the past and what I plan to do in the future. Let's dive right into the net worth update and show you where we're at. Currently in this account, we have $742,119. 1 year ago, we had $129,663, September 30th, 2019. And we see the roller coaster. This massive dip is the Tesla stock split. Look at that. We go right down to 176, and then it loaded and figured out that, hey, I actually don't have that much money. I have this much. I'll show you the month by month for those of you new to the channel. Next month, October 31st, 140,000, 150, 186, December 31st. We started January with about $200,000 in this account. End of January, 253,000. That's when we got to $250,000. That's the beginning of 2020 this year. And from the beginning of 2020 to now, we've essentially went from 250 to 750,000. So we're looking at $500,000 in gains year to date. And you can also see the year progress is 472% growth in this account over 1 year. We do see the dip after January because of the COVID, and we get down to 189,000. This account actually did drop all the way down to about 150,000. So I actually watched my account hit 300,000 just before COVID, and then tank from 300,000 to 150,000. That's when Tesla stock went all the way down to the $380 per share from essentially 900. The recovery occurred and Tesla skyrocketed. Remember, my whole portfolio is concentrated in Tesla stock, so this is where we're seeing these gains come in. Another thing to keep in mind is, as you're seeing all these numbers, I personally continuously contribute anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 per month into this account. Here's one of my margin accounts. We own 45 Tesla shares. I bought this recently. We're looking at $320 per share. These are my recent purchases of Tesla stock as the stock has increased. If we take a look at my US cash account, we have 1,120 shares of Tesla in this one, and the average cost is showing $143. We're looking at a pre-split price at about $700 per share. And what we have to keep in mind is my average cost in this account is actually $260 per share for the pre-split price. Because what happened was, I actually did a panic sell, my first panic sell, because I had a whole bunch of expenses coming up and I was going through some tough times. So I wanted to go fully liquid. So what I did was I actually sold out all of my Tesla shares with my cost basis of $260 a share. So I am going to get taxed on a portion of these gains for the year of 2020. And this tax return, I'll have to pay these taxes for 2020 April. That's when I'll have to pay taxes on the capital gains. We can go on another video on how much I'm gonna owe in capital gains. If you'd like to see that video, leave it in the comments below. I was overwhelmed with business and I had a bunch of expenses coming up. I invested in my condo and I had a $27,000 payment coming, and then another $27,000 payment coming in the next few months. I was essentially over leveraged and I sold out all of my shares. Once I felt better and I was getting my income back to where it was, I paid those $27,000 installments on my condo and I rebought in at the same price. So that's what we're looking at, seeing the cost basis being $700 in this account, and current gains we see $307,000 US just from the beginning of January to now. Now in my TFSA account, I transitioned some shares from my normal cash account into TFSA account when the stock was sitting about almost $800 per share pre-split. I purchased these shares far before that, again, around that 260 cost basis, but when I moved it from the cash account to the TFSA, it gave the current price, so it's gonna tax me on the gains from the pre-split price of 260 to the transfer price at almost 800. So I get taxed on those gains from the pre-split price of 260 that I bought it at in the cash account to the almost $800 per share. Again, I can go into the video and talk about all the taxes I'll pay on that. Remember, these taxes I'll have to owe by April 2021. But in this TFSA account, we see the gains of 73,314. For someone my age, I am able to contribute roughly $44,000 because what happens is every year after you turn 18, you're allowed to contribute $6,000 to $7,000 per year. I can talk about that in another video for maxing out TFSAs. Leave it in the comments below if you'd like to see that. But currently, I know I'm allowed to contribute maximum of about $44,000. So I put $42,364 worth of stock. Any gains that appreciate on top of that are all tax-free. So currently, this entire $115,679 in this TFSA account are all tax-free. I plan on continuously letting this grow and moving more shares into here as I'm able to continuously contribute more each year. Here are all the accounts that we're showing. So if we take a look, all of the accounts in US, we see 1,165 shares. If we see all of the shares in Canadian, we see 215 shares post-split. So total market value, we see $486,585 in US dollars and then $115,679 in Canadian dollars. When we add those two together, we get around $750,000 Canadian. Now you might be asking, why do I have some in US and why do I have some in Canadian? The answer for that is, if you live in Canada, when you open up an account, every time you buy a US stock, you will get essentially tariffed on the transfer fee for transitioning from Canadian to US, and that's gonna be about 3%. So if you live in Canada and you buy a US company, let's say you buy Apple shares, instantly you'll see that you'll be down 3% on the purchase. And you're like, how is this down 3% if the stock didn't move down 3% when I bought it? It's because of the transition fee. So I made a US account, so there's just one initial 3% fee, and then I can go ahead and buy and sell in that US account without seeing any more of a fee from transitioning funds because they're already in US currency. So if you want to do that, you can do that, and then you will pay taxes on the Canadian system. So you'll get taxed throughout the Canadian system when you do sell. However, don't take my full advice on this. Go out to your own accountant. So let's see how this account did from August to now. Again, don't look short term. I'm just showing these numbers, but you can't look short term. Focus on how you do from year to year, if anything. Returns for the last quarter, June 5th, this account was 317,000 and now we have 742,000. Returns of 133% in the last quarter. And again, in the past year, 129,000 in this account to 742,000 in this account. Remember, I do own a condo. There's $53,600 in that condo investment. It's a 2-bedroom apartment worth $540,000. You might be wondering my plans moving forward. My plans are to continuously contribute $2,000 a month or more if I'm able to, and work on growing my income through my business, helping more people improve their lives through fitness and finance. And I'm going to continue to work on growing this YouTube channel because I want to help more people with their finances. It's a massive passion of mine. I will continue to research different growth companies to see if I would like to diversify further and invest in other companies. For now, I still have the highest conviction in Tesla's growth in the future. I see Tesla as honestly being the largest company in the world within the next 10 years and having the highest revenue in the world in the next 10 years. By 2030, I believe Tesla's market cap will be greater than Apple, Amazon, and anyone else you could compare to. If you'd like to see my reason why, I'll leave some videos in the cards above so you can see that. Give this video a thumbs up if you appreciate the transparency and showing you exactly my plans with my portfolio. I really appreciate you watching. Thanks so much for your support, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Again, leave a comment down below what you'd like to see more of, and I'll see you in the next video.